head score.
Employed at all in the innings.
Perhaps the tinge of green out there, the captain Johnson Charles, perhaps what the pace would be the way to go.
And as we're getting the highlights from the Central Castries Mindu Heritage innings, and Jabatis getting the top edge from Gasper Prosper, that top edge going for 6, well over the boundary for 6 runs from Prosper. He moved on to 13-21 without loss at this stage, and Gasper Prosper again getting the boundary to deep backward square for more to his total. He's moved to 17. Jabatis again moves into Prosper, and Prosper is playing over the offside the cover region, and he gets another boundary here. 30 without loss in some 3.1 overs. So very good moving on, and Aaron Joseph comes on and a bit wide, trying to play this one from outside off stump, and beaten and presenting a catch there. And of course Nitram, at that time he had just faced 7, he was 3, and he started motoring along. He's bound playing nice shot off the pads to Aaron Joseph, and Leo educated edge from Nitram down to the boundary. He was motoring along from here on in, 42 for 1. Leo took a bit of a tapping from Nitram, genuflecting on this occasion and playing square out towards the boundary for 4. Mario Simmons came in, and he too took a bit of a tapping inside out. That was Thomas presenting a fairly soft chance to Calendar, and Calendar accepting it, but Nitram kept going about his business. 21, getting that boundary, he moved on to 25, and he kept moving along. He was joined by Prosper. Prosper complimenting Nitram very well, and just giving rotating strike, presenting strike to him. Nitram into the onside, not getting the boundary on this occasion, but moving along very nicely. 7.2 overs. Joseph into Nitram, and that was the free hit. It went off the bat like a tracer bullet, and of course again Nitram hitting him for 6, sort of inside out over long off, and 6 more to the total. Moving along, Nitram 37 at this stage, and still running it down to third man. Deft touch here from Nitram, 4 more runs. He's into the 40s. Simmons comes on, and Nitram picks him up for another big 6. Takes him deep into the 40s, very close to 50, the 9th over being bowled, and we see the umpires are coming out. Nitram again presenting off the back foot, and just he helping himself to another 6. Leo again into Nitram, 100 came up. That's Prosper, Leo into Prosper, and that one goes over the wicketkeeper out towards the boundary.
And he runs away from us. Charles, if that will be the order of the day, is off the mark. St. Lucia, and reluctant to say Windward because he hasn't played a great deal for the Windward. Haven't played a great deal for St. Lucia of late. Is that they have started John has started in this fashion.
Well, he's looking to bounce Johnson Charles, which I do not think is the proper idea.
There's an early slaughter here. 22 runs. Be fairly hard to take for John, and probably he doesn't know where to bowl or what to bowl. Salt. 29 without loss. Charles is 28. And what an opening. What an opening over by John. And Charles moves to Clovis. Correction. Clovis get him to 5. The total going up to 37. 37. Caught down and mid on. And they are now 38 for 2.
Yes, Andre Hales really pitching this one short, and Win Clovis was never in control.
Jetting past him. Short delivery, short arm pull. 43 for 1. And Charles now moving further up as he goes up to what? Who've been sitting in that area. Have really taken their seats today. Huge hit as Charles races up 41. Cover coming around, couldn't pick it up. Charles is 47. And at this rate, they're gonna run past the 109, and we wouldn't get into the 10th over.
Empire signal 6.
So 69. 69 for 1. Johnson Charles is
Over, long off for 6. Johnson Charles continuing his assault on the bowlers of the Central Castries Mindu Heritage. The total, Charles moves on to 65, the score moves on to 82. Another victory, another good boundary for Charles Gregg.
Yes, he's just continuing the carnage against the faster bowlers. And
this 110 is looking like it will not be enough, Greg Wilson.
certainly will not be enough with the sort of tactics that we've seen from the Central Castries Mindu Heritage. It will be a blessing in disguise because you have the likes of Cameron Charles, Colinius Calendar, Alvidas Calendar to come, and these are guys who could really hit the ball. So
Really doing it for Central Castries Mindu Heritage.
yes, the spinners have been very economical. Looking at the stats, one was always of the firm belief that coming down to the back end of the inning, a third man is always needed, whether it is to fast bowler or whether it's to a spinner.
The over comes to a close. Johnson Charles has moved to 83. It's some 104 for 3 South Castries Lions. Calendar is on 2. Can he do it for his team? Adonis and Calendar picks him up high, and 2 fielders come under it, but it goes over. It's 6 runs and it's all over. Colines Calendar.